During the impeachment hearings for Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas this week, Marjorie Taylor Greene kind of shocked the world by showing us that she does not, in fact, know how to read. And while she was stumbling and stammering her way through whatever sentence it was she was trying to get out, she made a very telling Freudian slip that most people on social media say is an indication that she has spent too much time looking at those Hunter Biden pictures she loves so much. So here is Marjorie Taylor Greene. Again, during an impeachment hearing, it's a big deal. You know, she's been pushing for this. She's getting everything she wants, and then she doesn't know how to read. So take a look. Here it is.
This historical evidence is overwhelming that the founding fathers intended impeachment to be used to deal with the commission of indictable crimes and the abuse of power, corruption, and injury to the nation caused by public officials, among others.
So obviously the point that everybody on social media is making fun of is the indictable. Indictable. And again, a lot of folks on social media said, hey, that's kind of maybe seeming like you're spending too much time looking at those Hunter Biden pictures if you're thinking of indictable. But of course, the word she was trying to pronounce there is indictable. Indictable with that silent C in there. Sure, the C doesn't belong, but it's there, and you kind of have to make sure you know how to say the word indict, indictment, indictable before you try to do that to somebody. I think at the bare minimum, if you can't pronounce the word, you're not allowed to do that to somebody. Like, you can't indict somebody if you can't even read the word indict. But to me, that's not the biggest thing, okay? Because there's other things in that little clip right there. Like when she's reading and she has to go word by word. Like, she didn't even know that, like, you had to go to the other line after that line ended. She acted like that was the end of the sentence, but it's her finger following along with all the words that she is reading. She can't do it without her finger. I mean, hell, my youngest is in 3rd grade and he hasn't been reading with his finger since kindergarten. Can we take a moment to understand that we have a sitting member of Congress in the House of Representatives that maybe can't quite read? I know that the bar has been lowered and lowered and lowered each congressional election. But for the love of God, can we at least make sure that these people know how to read? I mean, I would think at the bare minimum, if you're going to be writing laws for the United States, if you're going to have the kind of power to indict somebody or impeach them, you ought to be able to read. But we're dealing with an individual here that is clearly reading at like a 6-year-old level. And we have to demand better. The voters in her district need to demand better, because this is pathetic. This is not just, oh man, look at how dumb she is, right? I mean, yeah, look at how dumb she is. But understand that this is a dumb person, a genuinely stupid person that has more power than you or I could ever imagine. Marjorie Taylor Greene could go into Congress today, write a piece of legislation and pass it that could directly impact our lives, and she wouldn't even be able to read you the bill. Don't you think we ought to have higher standards here in the United States? Because I do. Hi everyone, this here is little Athena, and Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet, so please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.